Intense. It's the only way to describe a hot duck hole at sunrise. The cold air burning the back of your throat. Ears straining for the first hint of the whistling wings. Your eyes squint into the rising sun. The vibrations of a good duck call against your lips. Pounding out a hail call, you scan the horizon, and out of nowhere, they appear. Turning into the wind, wings locked, it's showtime. This is the duck hunter's moment. It's the first part of the Thanksgiving weekend, and it just had a great hunt today. And as much fun as I had today, I'm really looking forward to getting out and hunting with Ducks R Us, Andrew Shelley, Brandon Reynolds, our pro staffers up in Bonham, Texas. We're going to spend 2 days up there, and I guarantee we're going to hammer the ducks. Just stopped by Cabela's, picked up Cameron. This is where he works. We've got the truck loaded down. We've got our camera gear. We've got our guns. We've got waders. We're set to go. We're heading north up to the Texas-Oklahoma border. We're going to be hunting with one of our pro staff outfitters, Ducks R Us. Brandon Reynolds, Andrew Shelley run a great operation up there, and it's going to be neat getting out of our own backyard. You know, we hunt Rattlesnake Bayou so much that very rarely do we break out of our mold and go someplace different. So it's going to be nice to have somebody else doing all the work for us. All we got to do is pull the trigger. It's going to be a sweet deal. So check us out. Ducks R Us, it's on in the morning. You know, we picked up Cameron from Cabela's at work, headed out of town on 75, heading north. Traffic was completely jammed up, but we were still excited. We knew we were going hunting, and we waded through that traffic. One of the things I love is customers sending pictures of successful hunts with our using our duck calls. This guy just started duck hunting this year. He bought an Outlaw and a Loco Coco. Sent me a picture. He got his first mallard drake and first mallard hen. Said he called them in and killed both of them with 2 shots. So, way to go, Greg Bennett of Bogalusa, Louisiana. We're proud of you. Good, buddy. How's your call doing? Good. Is it? I hadn't seen you without a cap on. Brandon, how you doing?
You know, it was really good to get away from Rattlesnake Bayou for a little while. We get up here, Brandon's got burgers on the grill, cold drinks are ready, fresh faces, get to talk to some guys we haven't seen in a while. All in all, it was just a really enjoyable experience.
Hey, you know, one of the things that really does my heart good is when you see young callers who get into the sport of duck hunting. They love shooting ducks and they love calling ducks. And this is Cade Reynolds. He's one of the guys that just warms my heart to hear. Cade has a Quack Shack Outlaw Mallard Leg Orange that I guess, is that your favorite call? You like it? Well, Cade's gonna give us a little routine, and it's just so neat to hear kids be able to pick up a duck call and do this. Give us your hail call and your chuckling and all that kind of good stuff. How old are you?
12.
12 years old. He's already doing that and killing ducks. It doesn't get any better than that.
Kids get so excited about hunting. I remember when I was a kid and how excited I got, and it was just great seeing that in Cade. It reminded me so much of Cameron when he was a kid.
God bless Google Earth. This is the duck hole we're going to be hunting in the morning. This water here is a little high to where it is currently. Kind of been in a little bit of drought here in Texas, but our blind sits right about right there. So we've got a wind tomorrow. It's going to be blowing kind of a southeast wind right across there. So most all of our ducks tomorrow, when you watch us shoot them, they're going to be coming from right to left. So right there, that's the kill zone. That's where it's all going to happen at tomorrow morning.
Remington's Quack Shack is presented by...
It's not rocket science. Drive steel pellets faster and they hit harder. But choose the world's fastest at 1,700 feet per second. And you also get an 8-inch lead advantage at 40 yards. Putting more pellets in the head and neck without changing the way you shoot. No, that's not rocket science. It's a little thing we call in-flight brain surgery with hypersonic steel from Remington.
Duck hunters are hard on gear. That's because Mother Nature, she's hard on us. Sharp eyes look for any giveaway, making camouflage a must in my game. H&H Hydro Customs provides superior custom finishes at affordable prices. Shotguns, rifles and scopes, ATVs, or even your truck. Transform your gun and gear with a wide variety of waterproof and durable camo patterns. Durability, longevity, and creativity from H&H Hydro Customs.
It's 4:20. We just woke up here at the Ducks R Us Lodge, the Lojo Lodge in Sash, Texas, which is outside the bustling metropolis of Honey Grove, Texas. We're kind of out here. We're fixing to meet up with our guides. We're gonna go bust some ducks. Hopefully there'll be some mallards in the group. Stay tuned for some good action.
This is Tim Danklin, this is Andrew Shelley. I live on the edge. Y'all don't worry about it. I live on the edge of running out of gas. Hey, y'all sit over there and work on y'all's call. We're here with one of our pro staffers, Andrew Shelley, who is owner of Ducks R Us Outfitting. We're hunting up here in North Texas, up kind of near the Oklahoma border. And tell us a little bit about what we got going on today, Andrew.
We're going to hunt a big stock pond today. Decoy spread is going to be a little different. You're not going to see big groups of decoys. It's just going to be a wide spread out decoy spread just to imitate a whole bunch of ducks swimming around on the pond. Not big groups of decoys, we're just going to imitate a whole bunch of ducks swimming around out here today.
What do you think we're going to see?
We're going to see gadwalls, widgeons, mallards, redheads, teal, you name it, it's going to come in here.
Let's do it. Where we normally hunt, Rattlesnake Bayou, we're either in the water or the water's right up to our blind. Here we got a little different situation. From our blind to where the water starts, we probably got 15 yards. So what we're doing is we're taking out our open chokes. We're going to throttle down a little bit, put in a little tighter choke, because I anticipate the shooting to be a little further out than what we're normally used to. We got 5 minutes till shooting light. We already got ducks in the decoys. And ducks circling overhead. Things are looking good.
Early this morning we had probably 40 or 50 ducks just sit down right on top of us about 5 minutes before legal. As soon as legal started, we got a few of the ducks up. A few go out and come back, and we got to harvest quite a bit early this morning.
That'll work. That will work right there. I like it. When it goes bang, fold, done your job. One of the great things I love about hunting with other guys and hunting with Brandon and Andrew is that you get to hear different calling styles. You learn a little bit about the way they call, what they do. And it was great to hear them call. I learned a lot from them. I hope they learned something from me and Cameron. We got 22 minutes. We got 13 birds on the strap. Gadwall teal. Had one flock of mallards working, but no dice. We'll get them down here. There'll be some green on this strap before we get through. One of the highlights of the day is we had a wad of teal that was coming in, and they dropped about 500 feet of altitude in a split second. When they got over the decoys, it was game on.
Here comes one.
That was Smash City. That was devastation.
Here he comes right here.
Only got one shell in my gun.
There's more than one way to kill.
Oh my gosh. That was cut. We cut the whole group.
How many did you kill?
We cut the whole stinking group.
That was 7.
Hey, did you get them suckers twisting and turning like that?
Man, those things were flipping and flopping.
You know, as soon as the sun got above the treetops, there was a couple other smaller ponds that became obvious to the birds, and it made the working a lot more difficult. We had to call a lot more. We had to put a little bit more motion in the water. But, you know, just because of that, it actually makes the experience that much more enjoyable. You get to work those birds. You really earn your keep during that hunt.
As soon as the first wave of ducks hit us, the wind just dead calm. We were dead still, didn't have no movement. We were trying everything we could. We even tried throwing dirt clods and shells in the water while ducks were above us just to get them to come in.
As the sun started to get up, we realized there was going to be no wind. We decided it was probably time to get them mechanical in the water to give our decoys a bit of motion. Now let me give you a piece of advice. When your host asks you to put the motion decoy in the soft mud, there's a warning there.
I asked him to put that mechanical out in the water because I didn't have no mud boots on. I didn't have no idea that he was gonna fall in like that. I knew it was kind of silty, but I didn't have no idea. Shame on me for that one.
Is that what you wanted?
You know, when Tim was going out to set the mechanical, I made the comment to him. I said, I hope you sink up to your waist. Boy, was that a prophetic statement.
That was cruel.
You know, Tim's the blue blood. He's the aristocrat of our group, and it was funny. When he got out of the water and he had on his muddy jeans, I noticed they were Ralph Lauren jeans. Well, the good news is we got the motion decoy out there stirring up water. The bad news is Tim took one for the team, but we got motion on the water. Oh, that's taking one for the team right there.
Yes, sir.
Talkin' Quack with Scott Keith.
Scott Keith, owner of Quack Shack Duck Calls. We're down here scouting out a little creek bottom that we've been seeing a lot of ducks land in. And when we come in here and hunt this, one of the calls I'm going to use is the bouncing hen. It's perfect for this situation. There's an echo that is created down through this creek bottom. So a bouncing hen is perfect. You do the bouncing hen by saying wootik, 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 wootik into your call. That tick adds an extra note to your quack. So when you string those together, it sounds like multiple ducks. Now you marry that with the echo, the natural echo that's in this creek bottom, and this whole creek bottom will really come alive. It'll sound like there's many ducks working this area. It's going to draw those ducks' attention. It's a good location, and that's your calling tip of the week.
Because every hunt's an adventure, there's Boyd. BoydHarness.com.
Times are most certainly tough when it's Thanksgiving week and it's already 70 degrees at 9 a.m. and there's no wind.
Makes it tough.
Heat plus no wind equals no bueno.
Persistence will pay off.
That's correct. It's just you gotta have a little bit of effort today. We're earning our meal today.
Some days are a little tougher than others.
That's right.
Mop that up. You know, today we had Nico working as our dog. He did a phenomenal job. This was his first hunt he's ever, and man, did he retrieve the ducks great.
Sure made me proud today, watching Nico retrieve that first mallard drake. You know, watching Nico run, you know, this is his first duck hunt, and watching him run, it kind of makes you proud, you know. He, you know, it's like one of your own kids.
This right here is what we came here for. This is what gets every duck hunter up in the morning. This is like chasing a 12-point buck. How many of these y'all kill each year, Andrew?
A couple hundred.
A couple hundred mallard drakes?
Yeah.
How many total ducks?
A little over 1,200 ducks last year.
Wow. How many hunters did y'all run through here?
We ran 70 hunts with an average of 400 to 500 per group.
1,100, 1,200 ducks? What do you say?
A little over 1,200
A
ducks.
little over 1,200. If you want to get on some mallards, give Andrew and these guys a call at Ducks R Us. Andrew and Brandon will put you on them.
Finally, once we got that mechanical in the water, birds started finishing a little more. But with the no wind, we just decided to call it quits, and we'll get after it another day.
You know, we were about that close to having our 6-man limit, but as you can see, it was a dynamite hunt. There's nothing I love more than full straps of ducks.
After a great hunt like that, we were all a little bit tired, so Brandon took us back to the duck camp. He grilled us out steaks, made us homemade cheesecake. We sat around the fire, had some drinks, ate some food, talked about duck calls and the day's hunt. It doesn't get much better than that for a duck hunter.
You know, one of the things I love about duck camp is all the guys bringing their calls to me, retuning calls, new reeds, sanding down tone boards, getting everybody tweaked up. One of the things I'm real proud about is our new long-barreled single-reed outlaw call that we have. I'm telling you, it's the easiest to work single reed that you will ever blow. And it's dynamite. We've been using it for the past couple of weeks here on these ducks, and it has been killing them. We got Brandon with Ducks R Us. I'm telling you, there. Out of my call box, the goodie box from Santa Claus. Sir. Everybody always loves it when I show up with this box. There's our long-barreled single reed. Give it a blow, Brandon. See what you think.
That's a sweet call right there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that call will reach out and touch them. It's got all your feeds, all your hails, everything's in that call. Check it out, the Outlaw long-barreled single reed. You can't go wrong with it if you're a single reed fanatic.
You know, one of the things I enjoy most about waterfowling is getting to make friends with new people. And you know, Andrew, Shelley, and Brandon, not only are they pro staffers, but they become very good friends. And we couldn't be happier to have them on board. You know, so much of Arkansas and Louisiana and other states get the recognition of duck hunting. Texas deserves its fair share. We hunt in Texas, we love Texas, and we kill a lot of ducks in Texas. You know, the reason we make these Quack Shack duck calls is because of that right there. It's all about full stringers.
Remington's Quack Shack has been brought to you by Remington Versamax Shotguns, Mud River Dog Products, H&H Hydro Customs, the Dallas Safari Club, Lacrosse Waders, G&H Decoys, and Remington Hypersonic Steel. Closed captioning provided by SafariClassics.net, your new choice for the very best in safari action and DVDs.